Today we'll be taking a look at the hardcover Domination rulebook by Privateer Press for their Hordes miniature combat game. As you can see, Privateer Press has really outdone themselves this year. Their attention to detail, the layout of the book, as well as the full color artwork they have this year is astounding. First we'll take a quick look through the book, stopping a couple pages simply to admire the artwork and the layout. After this, we're going to take a look at a couple of the miniatures from each faction a little more in depth, so stay tuned. One thing I really noticed with this book is that the tonal values and color composition of each of the art pieces really fit with the color for the factions. The Scorn has a very red feel to all their images, and even here the Swamp Horror has a dark bluey green which fits very well with the minions theme on the side. As we can see at the end here, they have the diorama photos, and as usual, painting tutorials for the new avid hobbyist. Jarl's Skald, seen here, really adds some mobility as well as speed to the trolls that they didn't have before. Watch out when you're facing him next time on the field. Rock here, on the other hand, is a character dire troll who's ready to go axe to face and follows Borka Kegslayer around for the never-ending quest to slake his thirst with ale. And last but not least is the Trollkin War Wagon. If you liked your Trollkin cavalry, then you're going to love this guy. The ability to trample your enemy down while shooting at them with your giant cannon can't be beat. Baldur the Stone Soul's ability, Devourer's Debt, is quite an interesting one, as each turn he gains tokens that increase his strength. However, for each token on him, he takes damage at the end of each turn. Aside from just looking astounding on the table, the Gallows Grove Forest can be used as an arc node to channel spells by friendly warlocks that have them in their control area. So watch out, Circle now has the upper hand on magic again. With the Celestial Fulcrum's 3 range attacks of a Flaming Burst, Electro-Leaping Lightning Bolts, as well as a Freezing Spray attack, it really is a force to be reckoned with if you get within range, so watch out. Naresh definitely takes the saying, "Spare the cane, spoil the child," to heart, as his feat allows him to damage his war beasts, and in exchange heal himself and increase their strength and armor for each damaged aspect that they have. The Archdon Heavy War Beast not only can take a decent amount of damage, but is a good little solo or light war beast hunter. Keep him in mind as well for his Lightning Strike Animus, which allows him to do hit-and-run tactics. For holding a scenario objective, look no further than the Siege Animanthrax. With its double Reaver cannons, reaching spears, and club tail that can attack anything in its back arc, this thing will take a licking and keep on ticking. And if you're facing off against Callus the Wrath of Everblight, keep his feat in mind, as every time you disable one of his troops, it turns into an incubi, that's then going to come and wreck some face. So make sure you remove them from play, or else, watch out. Not to be outdone by Crix and the Scarlock, Everblight brings the Succubus to the table, who allows the Warlock to keep a spell up for free, while at the same time she can cast the animi of a nearby friendly warbeast. The Throne of Everblight is a tentacly nightmare brought to life on the battlefield, with 3 range 4 melee attacks, as well as Battle Wizard and 2 magic abilities. It's a force to be reckoned with. And here we have Maylock the Dreadbound, the undead Gatorman Warlock for the Blindwater Congregation. With his toolbox of spells, as well as his feat Spirit World, which turns his entire army incorporeal for 1 round, he has a lot of tricks at his disposal. And lastly, we'll end with Targ, a Minion Pharaoh character solo that gets attached to a Warlock and can grant ancillary attack and hurting and medicate for friendly faction warbeasts.